everyone, we're going to do this lesson on You're So Vain. Not too difficult. There's some pretty chording in this that you can do some variations on, and I'll cover some of those. Zendrive 7 has a great, I think the best solo out there on YouTube, and I'm hoping he'll pop up and maybe do the solo for a lesson. I'm just going to cover the rhythm because he did it so well. And what we're going to start out with is basically there's a bass coming in that starts out with a, and it's a real funky rhythm, and I'm pretty sure he's using his fingers to pluck that. But if you want to mess around with it, you can take the G on the 6th string, C on the 5th, and open on the 3rd, and just, so that'll get you close to that. But then you hear the acoustic coming in, and what he's starting out with is an A minor 7th into an A, okay? There is a video out there with the guy doing the piano parts, and he's just doing this C, if you will, or part of a C, by playing on the 4th and 3rd string at 5, and then coming back to an A minor. That's referencing, we've got a C here because we got the root note, but if we take that root note away, it's an A minor, okay? So if you don't play the A root, it sounds like a C. So you can get away with. So getting back to it, when we do our A minor 7th to A, what we want to do is strum down on the first A minor 7th, stop, and then upstroke on the A minor 7th again, go to an A minor, and then upstroke again after stopping. So it should sound like this slow. Okay, kind of hard to show slow, but if you do it, it should sound like this. Now we're going to do some bass notes here. We're going to do open E to G and then A. Okay, that's pretty much with the acoustic guitar. He's not even playing the bass notes. That's a piano, but if you want to add that to it, that's in there. The rhythm is a lot of upstroking, and so you can add some variations on this by hammering into the A minor or using that A minor 7th into an A minor. So play around with it. I guess that's the best thing to my best advice. Okay, and then we go into an F. Carly does a full F. And then again, when she comes back to A minor, she's going to hammer into it. So you can see how I added both of those in there, the hammer on and the 7th. Rhythm's doing is like an A minor to an F, okay, then an A minor again, and then it kind of starts again. You got a measure of A minor, and then a half measure of F, half measure of A minor. So sound like this. Next part, we're going to go F, G, E minor, and A minor. Alright, so playing the full chords, we're going to hit. Now when you hit the E minor, don't play all the strings. It's almost too much. So you play the full F, G, and half the E minor, alright, and then to an A minor. And then when she says you watch yourself gavant, you're going to an F, a C, G bass note, and then back to an F where it starts picking up. So let me play through that from an A minor to F, back to A minor, and then into that part so you can hear what it'll sound like. then you're into the chorus. So you can just see she strums a C, then they hit the G bass note, which is fine. It's part of the C chord. It's more like a walk down to the F, and then you're into the chorus. The chorus, it's C, F6, A minor, F, and G. So to start it out, we're going to play the C. Okay, when we go to an F6, there's a few ways you can do it. You can do the old F you first learned and add your pinky down onto the D note. That D is the sixth. F, G, A, B, C, D. We add a D to the chord. That's the sixth. Okay, so rather than playing it with this D, we're just going to use the open D string. So again, you can play it this way with just your 3 fingers making up an F and playing the D. Or what I do is I leave my C on there, okay, and move this first finger down a string. So we're on to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then I cover the first 2 strings at the 1st fret. Okay, it's kind of a prettier chord, and it sounds correct in the song. So you can see how pretty that sounds, going from a C to an F6 back to a C. And then we're going to go to A minor, F, so that's really the chorus, and the song just repeats. Even during the solo, you know, you're still doing the same pattern. So that's the song. Add some variations to it and make it your own. So I hope everyone enjoys.